Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today's the big day. Today's the dyno day. So you guys see I got the car here ready to go up onto the dolly, and I have all of the supplies that we need for the dyno and tools in case we need to do any work. I don't want to have to borrow any tools. I want all my stuff. I want to be fully prepared. So got the fuel here, the M5. I'll show you guys some of the tools here. Got my big impact electrical stuff, spare oil, compression tester, timing light, temperature gun. Got spare tires in here, one for the Civic, one for the trailer, as well as jack stand. So I'm gonna drive the car up and get back to you guys. He's up there now and everything looks nice and tight and secure. I'll take the car down the road a couple of miles before I get on the highway and double check the straps and everything, and then head on from there. So car's ready to go. Kicked off the header and the intake as well. Put the bumper back on. Got a little battle wound down here, but that's fine.
Ready to celebrate your mini wins with mini biscuits.
No, man. Sorry about that. Don't close the door all the way if you got to open it too. What's up, guys? So I want to go over what happened on the dyno and why there's not a whole lot of footage. So To begin, Wednesday morning, it was a mess from the minute I woke up. Okay, woke up at 5 o'clock in the morning, and there was the floor was flooded with water. So me and my girlfriend, we had to go get a shop vacuum. 5 o'clock in the morning, and vacuum up all of this water. It was like 8 gallons of water on the floor that leaked out from one of the toilets. So that was just a headache in itself. So then I got like an hour nap after that. Came here to the storage and grabbed everything I needed. Loaded the car up, double checked, triple checked everything, you know, and then took off on the road to head over to Kissimmee, Florida to get the car tuned. So we get out there, and when we're at the shop, my girl followed me in her car. Okay, so we get to the shop and she's going to leave, and somebody backs their car into hers and hits her car. So now we have damage to her car, and now we got to do the whole police report and all this other crap at the dyno. So let's get down to the car, okay? The car didn't do all that well, and we had some problems. So I don't know if you guys remember, but I've been having to use starter fluid or brake cleaner to get the car running. It will not start on its own. You can sit there and crank, and it's not going to start. But the minute you spray a little bit of carburetor cleaner or something like that up into the intake, it'll fire up, usually after the second try. So we got there, I put the M5 in the tank, wired in the new injectors, swapped out the spark plugs, what else? And then, you know, tried to fire it up, and the car would not fire up, so I had to pull out the old carburetor cleaner. And this is starter fluid. This is some starter fluid that I bought before just because I'm having this issue here. So I already picked some up a while ago. And so anyway, so we get up on the dyno, and he goes to do a pull, just I guess like a base pull, whatever. He's figuring the car out and everything. We only ended up getting like 5 pulls that day. So that's because the distributor is bad. Now I already replaced the sorry guys, there's a lot on my mind right now, but I already replaced the cap and rotor. I replaced the igniter a couple years ago, and I replaced the coil pack inside the distributor. This is a couple years ago, but just before we went to the dyno, I swapped out the brand new distributor cap and rotor, and I bought another set of these MSD spark plug wires because I was running those before and I really liked them, because I was thinking that the issue was either the wires or the distributor cap and rotor, which were still fairly new, but the wires were like 8 years old. And I figured that right there was the reason why the car wouldn't start. So I swapped all that stuff out for brand new stuff. But when we were on the dyno, we checked the timing, we set the ignition timing, locked it in, and then when he was doing pulls, the timing kept jumping. So at one time, he had the timing set on this, what did he say? I believe it was 22 degrees, and then it jumped all the way to like 55 degrees. So he had to let off and everything, but the distributor kept wanting to do its own thing. Now, obviously it's bolted in here, and this is not going anywhere, but it's something inside, maybe the magnet, he said, because that's the one thing that I never messed with in this distributor, is maybe loose or something, and it's sending off an erratic signal. So something in this is bad, and he couldn't do anything more with it without risking destroying the engine. The cams that I'm running in here, he's saying that I should downgrade a size because these are too big, and I already had a feeling about that a long time ago. I had talked to a few of the people, and for the compression that I'm at, these cams are just a little bit too aggressive. But listen, I got these cams brand new in the box, sealed, for a steal of a price. Okay, it was another guy that was going to build an Allmotor B, and it just got too expensive for him, I guess, and then he just got out of the game and said, you know what, I'm going to sell it all. So I was able to get the cams super dirt cheap because there's not a lot of people really building big B series like that. So the chance of him selling those cams for what he paid for were almost slim to none, if you get what I'm saying. So I got them on a great deal I couldn't pass up on. That's why I put them in the car. I got it degreed. So that's that. So he's saying I'll make more power once we figure out this distributor problem. Actually, I'm going to replace it with a new one. He wants me to get an OEM distributor, so I got to go find one of those. And I'm gonna swap the cams out, get the engine degreed again, and then we're gonna put it back on the dyno, and everything should be perfect at that point. So it's just one of those things, man. You know, I always tell everybody the dyno will break your heart. Anything can happen on the dyno, and you have to be prepared for that. And that's why I was very nervous leading up to that day, because I know a lot can happen. And it's not cheap bringing your car out to the dyno, so you got to make sure everything's in tip-top shape, or else you're throwing money down the drain. So I already ordered a brand new set of Skunk 2 Pro 1 cams that we're going to put in here. I'm going to take the motor back out, get it degreed again for those cams, put a new distributor on here, and we should be golden. I'm going to fire the thing up and just let it idle for you guys, so you guys can hear how it sounds. So something's going on with the thing. The compression just does not feel the same. You guys saw I put the rag over the header, and it just wasn't even moving, and that's idling at like 1200. Before, you know, I could take my race suit and hold it over, and that thing's like wanting to fly off. So I'm gonna do a compression test and see what the compression's like on there. You know, it's got brand new rings in it. For all I know, maybe the rings are cracked. I don't know, but the compression feels very, very low over that. And that could be what the issue is. So thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate everybody that supports me and helps me out. That sent love and stuff, especially on Dyno Day. You guys are a great blessing to me. So as soon as I find out what the issue is, or if I get any more information, I'm gonna keep you guys posted. I'll be doing more video updates and stuff, and just keeping you guys informed. We're all in this together. We're all learning, and that's just the name of the game, guys. So we'll figure it all out. Before I go, don't forget, guys, I'm selling t-shirts and stuff. If you guys want to buy a t-shirt, $20 a t-shirt, free shipping. You know, so that'll cover the shipping charges. It'll also come with a free sticker. If you want to buy 2 shirts, I'll do another $10 for each shirt. So as long as I'm able to cover shipping, I'll send as many shirts as you want. So if you want 5 shirts, you just pay the shipping fee, which is it's like $8 flat rate. So not really a big deal. So yeah, hit me up for them t-shirts and stuff. I already sent a couple of them out, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Over and out. All right, guys, so I was gonna end the video there, but this car is just getting the best of me, and I figured, you know what, I'm already here. I'm just gonna do the compression test while I'm here. So I'm gonna set you guys up on the tripod, and you guys will get to see these numbers for the first time. So I got my compression tester in there, and let's see where it's at. I feel like something's hurt inside the motor. Just the way the compression's coming out of here, there's almost no compression out of there. So something's going on, and we're gonna get down to the bottom of this. All right, so we got the compression tester in cylinder number 1, and I got my notepad here, and I'm gonna probably do 4 different tests on each cylinder, and then that way we'll know for sure what the readings are. So let's go on and give this a shot.